Welcome to your Geometry Day, fourth graders. Today we're going to work with some math tools to review the parts of a circle. To do this assignment, you need a compass, a pencil, and a ruler. I would like you to do this along with me so that you get some practice out of it. And then your assignment will be to create another beautiful, neatly done one. So this one's just going to kind of be your sloppy copy practice with me. If you need to go get these materials, you also need a white sheet of paper. Go ahead, or you can do this in your notebook, your geometry notebook. That's actually probably what I would do. Press pause and then play when you're ready. Now that you have these materials, we're going to start by talking about our compass. This is the compass. This is the pointy end of the compass. Be very careful with this. This hurts. And of course the pencil end. To get our compass set up, we need to get our point and our pencil about the same distance. If it's like this or like this, it's going to be difficult to make a circle. So we want it to be about the same, and then you're going to tighten your pencil up. Like that. And your compass might look a little bit different than mine, but the function is the same. Okay, so I've got my compass. The pointy end of your compass is going to be the center of your circle, and the pencil end is going to be how big your circle is going to be, half of it. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to start by placing my compass in the middle, or what looks like close to the middle. I'm going to make my compass, the pencil end, move so that it's going to be close to the edge. But check both sides. Okay, so both sides work. It's going to be there. Nothing's going to go off the paper. Now we can begin making our mark. So the pointy end stays in the middle. This end doesn't move. You want to anchor that down with one hand. Hold on to your paper with the other hand and make that mark. Another way you can do it is still holding on to this. You can move the paper around. So a couple different ways to do it. I'm going to go over it just to make it dark. This is a good thing to practice because it's tough to use a new material or a new math tool. If you're really struggling, I do want you to practice with this. If you're really struggling, you can go find a bowl or a container, a circular container, and trace it. But try the compass first several times because it does take a while to get used to. I've had many years of practice to use this. Okay, so we've got our circle. Let's label these notes parts of a circle. If you're still trying to make the circle, go ahead and pause the video whenever you need to and practice. So if I'm going too fast, again, just pause and take your time. It's okay. Take your time doing this. That's the great thing about being at home is you can pause these videos and take time to learn what you need to. So let's go over some of these parts. We've already got a little dot in the middle here. That dot is called the center of the circle. I'm going to label it center. Like so. Go ahead and do that on yours. Then we need our trusty ruler. We're going to draw a line that goes all the way across through the center. Don't draw a line there. We want a line that goes through the center from one end of the circle to the other. This is called the diameter. All right. That's all the way across. Go ahead and pause it if you still need to do that. This line that goes from the center of the circle to the outside of the circle, and that can go anywhere. It can go there, to here, to there, to there. This has another special name. So from the center to the outside is called the radius. R-A-D-I-U-S. You may recognize some of these terms from E1. We talked about these. All right. The outside of the circle, so the whole circle, the whole thing is called the circumference. The circumference of the circle is the distance around the whole circle. Okay? All right. Got a couple more lines to make. We're going to make a chord. I kind of think chords are fun. A chord is a line that goes across the circle, not through the center. So anywhere across the circle, so from one point to the other. So you could put it here, it could be here, it could be there, it could be there. It just cannot go through the center. Your line cannot go through the center. That line is called a chord. And we use a ruler to make these lines. There's no point in being messy when we have a tool to help us. The section that chord makes, so this section right here, that is called a segment. So the segment of the circle is the section of circle that is created using the chord. Again, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video. All right. When we think about the circle as a pie, okay? Pie is circular. When we take a piece of pie out, we kind of make a triangle. Like this would be a piece of pie. I'm just gonna kind of shade this in. That piece of pie is called a sector. A sector is made when we connect two radiuses. You can think of it like a piece of pie. It doesn't have to be this small. The sector could be this big, it could be this big, it could go all the way around and stop here. So the sector can be different sizes. What matters is that it's two radiuses connecting in the center. That creates our sector. The crust, we can call it, of our piece of pie, of our sector, is called an arc. And that's spelled A-R-C. So the arc is just a section of the circumference. The last part of the circle that I want you to know is called the surface. The surface is the entire face of the circle. So it'd be this entire thing is called the surface of the circle. Okay? Your assignment now, so you probably took these notes in your notebook. Your assignment is to create a neat, nice, new parts of a circle poster type thing that you would be proud of. This is an example. I'll post this on Google Classroom. So I colored it. I color coded it. So like my orange line across is a diameter. My arc is the green line. So you could do something like this. This also looks neat and organized. So you could do it again and spend more time with having good handwriting and making sure your lines are straight. So the notes that you took during the lesson do not count as your assignment. You need to do it again because I want you to practice making the circles and then practice memorizing the names of all of these different parts of a circle. So that's why you're going to do it again. Have fun with this one, get creative. I'm excited to see what you do.